was very wound up. Thankfully, my dogs kept getting in the way, and my cats kept getting in the way to where I'm wound up. There's not much I can do. Let's get a video on anti-intellectualism going while we talk about this Jubilee bullshit. Y'all, I gave up on Jubilee quite some time ago because it's basically a garbage website for idiots. It's literally the debate bro equivalency to reality TV. But, y'all, right now this is a new low for even them. So let's talk about it. Jubilee recently had Mehdi Hassan on for Mehdi Hassan versus 20 right-wing Trump supporters. Sounds easy enough, right? I mean, again, I wouldn't even have a problem with this type of garbage media. But it wasn't 20 Trump supporters. It was 20, well, probably about 18 open dipshit fascists. And probably like one dipshit Trump supporter that just, I don't understand why all the fascists are on my side. Why are all the fascists over here? So, Mehdi Hassan took the adult pill, or whatever it would be considered, to go into this group and debate, even though he's literally debating idiots who are literally cheering for his death. And yes, two of them actually said, no, I think you should be deported or killed. And that was just okay. One of them, an open fascist who looked the most pathetic of the group, the real Tucker Carlson of the group. Just a fat, entitled little white guy. And he even did the Tucker Carlson laugh. He's one of Fuentes' little bitch boys. But he literally just, yeah, I think we should be a fascist. And let me be clear here. Due to his open, wanton fascism and belief that we should kill the lessers, he was fired from his 4-month job. He'd been working as a data collector or some other bullshit for 4 months. And when the company saw, oh, okay, so you're just a Nazi. No, you're fired, Nazi. He then showed the weakness and the true rotten core of our society. He went to the Christian GoFundMe site, and he's made roughly, so far, $20,000. Now I hear you, $20,000 ain't shit. That ain't that much in today's economy. No, you're right, it's not that much. Hey friend, do me a favor, drop $20,000 to my Ko-ffee. Yeah, just go ahead. It ain't shit. Go ahead. Drop $20,000. I've been doing this for 13 years. About 6 months I've actually been putting out content every single day. Go on. Drop me $20,000. I'm not going to use it to openly fund hate speech and killing minority people. Please, fund me that. Oh, wait. That's not how it works on the left, is it? We don't get to say stupid shit and make a fuck ton of money. In fact, if we say something even a little spicy, suddenly we're getting lambasted and called extreme left. And yet this motherfucker can get up there and say, no, I want to kill all the immigrants that don't leave. And he makes $20,000. Not only did he do it, but he did it in the most frustratingly stupid way possible. Well, to be frank, to be frank with you, I love Franco. I mean, just to be frank with it, I think I support the Nazi movement. Just to be frank about it, frankly. Again, this is the kind of shit. And I started a video on anti-intellectualism because it felt fitting that in our society, I can do my research, y'all. The Green Guerrilla movement's a legitimate movement based out of France, started in the early 1700s in England, and still moving today to try to rewild lands. You don't have to call yourselves Green Guerrillas, you can be anything. They chose that in exchange for Che Guevara's name, and to show that, yeah, in a world where dipshits like this make money hand over fist for destroying the world, we need an equal and stronger resistance of people willing to just outright fight it. The problem is I can't... See, that's the thing, y'all. He can get on here and say, yeah, you Nazi brothers of mine, I need you to kill all the minorities. And he gets funding. I get on here and I tell you, hey guys, punch a fascist today. Just punch a Nazi right in their little piggly fucking face. This video is probably going to get taken down by YouTube for promoting hate speech and violence. And if I lose my job due to it, well, just tough titty, said the kitty, 'cause the milk done run dry. Meanwhile, a Nazi can get up there, say open Nazi shit, and the right will suck his cock when it's all said and done, because he's fighting a good fight. Do you see why I get so pissed off? Do you see why I get so frustrated, and not to call out a fellow creator here, because he's also doing the good work, but why I get so pissed off with sirs? Well, we just need to keep making fun of this guy, but he's going to become a household name probably. I mean, you know what would keep him from being a household name? Something I can't promote on YouTube because YouTube's made for Nazis. Because, you know, in a world where he says kill the minority, I say kill the fascist. But again, I can't. I cannot tell you to go kill fascists. Because I need to, also because a lot of you be children in my audience, but it's because, one, I just wouldn't. I would like funding to go be a fascist hunter. And I can promise you, if you fund my Ko-ffee, and never mind, that's taking the bit a step too far, even for my comfort levels. But again, the reason why is we allowed this rot to happen. You and I both allowed it to happen as well. The time that you allowed, like for me, letting fucking Pam spew her stupid shit, and not directly calling her a dumb bitch every time she tried to say it. I've silenced that dumb bitch now. Just because, yeah, if you say some stupid shit like Trump's the right kind of guy, I'm just going to call you a hateful dipshit bigot. I'm just going to do that now, because that's all you are. And we need to stop funding bigotry. We need to stop funding the fascists. And by that I mean hard stop. I mean, hey, if your grandpa had a really fashy take and they refused to take it back, fuck grandpa then. Time to put him in a home. Your mother, who raised you for years and cares very deeply about your well-being. Well, does she hate your girlfriend because your girlfriend's black? Fuck mama then. Move on. Get her a new home. Get a new mama. Y'all, when I say this is the only way to fight it, it's not the only way. It's just the only government YouTube approved way. Y'all, we're never going to beat the fascists with kind words and cake. Because they will take your kind words. They will take your funding. And they'll leave you exhausted and pissed off. I mean, again, Pam went in yesterday, didn't do shit for nobody, got a thank you before she left, and left before we even really got running. I mean, why even praise that? Thanks for doing your job, now kindly fuck off. I'm done carrying water. I'm done being civil with these people. Because it's no longer a matter of civility. They're terrible people, they want to do terrible things, and if they're terrible people willing to do terrible things, we need to treat them terribly. Hello viewer, welcome to the Wind-Up. It's called the Wind-Up because I'm pissed. Are you pissed too? Come, wind up with us. I'm currently pissed off about the Jubilee Nazi making around $20,000 for just being an open and proud Nazi. And yet some creators I know, like Dead Domain, spend years infiltrating hate churches, doing actual journalism, bringing shit to, like, light, and risking her life, or their life, and they barely make, and they barely survive. I mean, they can afford their equipment, they can afford to keep the channel going, but you're not going to buy a new car from YouTube being a left-wing creator. You could buy a car or a whole-ass underground skater compound on YouTube for being a dipshit that never graduated elementary school, but now is in the White House giving press releases. Or at press briefings, I should say. Tim Pool isn't officially giving press releases yet. But, I mean, y'all, why are we like this, y'all? More importantly, not only why are we like this, but how do we fix it? Because, y'all, I'm not playing with you. My heart, y'all, it hurts. I mean, I see shit like this and it makes me want to fly the fuck off the handle and do something insane. Like, you know, go to my local dive bar with the bikers in it, find the first Nazi and turn their head into strawberry jam. But that wouldn't solve anything, and at worst, that would probably end up getting me arrested, because we all know how much the cops don't totally hate the Nazis, but for some reason, I've never heard of the police killing a Nazi in custody. The police have no problem killing black men in custody, but nah, a Nazi? If a Nazi shoots up a black church, they'll take him to Burger King before they take him to jail. Where, again, y'all, oh, well, he's gonna pay for that. No, he's not. He's going to jail, where his white supremacist shithead beliefs are approved of. He's going to make money. Well, Shifu! What are you barking at? But they're going to make money hand over fist, where the good person makes nothing. And we are all just expected to take it. I beseech y'all, don't take it no more. I'm not saying be violent, as I would never say to be violent. That's a risk you and no one should really take, because violence is for the fascists. Violence is for the state. They can take it and get away with it because it's their system. We have to work within the system, peacefully. But what I'm saying, y'all, is when that Nazi comes to your door and asks, please, mister, can I have some soup? Straight up look at that fascist pig in the face and say, no, fuck you. I hope you fucking die. I hope you die slow. I'm saying, stop being civil to fucking monsters. We can be civil, y'all. We can find middle ground. Yes, most of the time, you can find a middle ground even with people you don't like. Yesterday, for example, when our local U-Harley police were about to brutalize me for just sitting outside of a Dollar General waiting for my ride, considering they don't make the town accessible to anybody who doesn't have a vehicle. But I just took it. Why did I take it? Why didn't I pull out my camera and immediately, I'm being oppressed? Because I knew it wouldn't do any fucking good. That cop could have bashed my head in. And basically the internet and my fellow U-Harlians' response would have been, but why were you waiting at that Dollar General? Why not go wait in a more public area like a park? Oh, you mean like the parks we don't have anymore? Or the parks that I would be also in trouble for waiting at 3 a.m.? Yeah, it's stupid. It's a stupid system, and we all just are expected to, yep. Stop yep-yepping it. Stop accepting it. Again, I'm not saying fight it, because that would be very, very, very stupid to do. You'll get crushed. That's how it's been made. Again, y'all, God, what's his name? Richard Spencer? Richard Spiner? The hate guy. The guy who runs the Ku Klux Klan. The Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. The one who supported our current president wholeheartedly 10 toes down. That one. Yeah, he's under no threat. None. He can just walk around being a proud, hateful little bigot. Whereas Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the head of the Black Liberation Party, yeah, the CIA, the FBI, and the police murdered them. But the white supremacist leader? Shit, he's got cops and inmates on his side. He's got the power of God and anime. It's like, y'all, this is a bit of a rant, but what can we do, y'all? What should we do? Because again, I'm not telling you to be violent, because I wouldn't. That is the only thing I can guarantee you is a one-way ticket to not winning. That's a one-way ticket to them basically like that one poor schizophrenic person in Bartow County getting thrown into a shower without the hot water sensor being on, to where they basically flame broil you. Fighting it on their level, that's what you get. Murdered. Murdered, and it would be allowed. Because did any of those prison guards face any level of justice for char-broiling a person alive? No, they got free counseling for it, because it was very disturbing to watch that man's skin slough off. We live in a broken system, y'all. And all I'm saying is, let's stop pretending that it's ever going to fix, and instead make real effort towards actually fixing it, some of which is going to be dirty and unapproved of. Like I said, y'all, I don't know what to do. I don't have a good solution here. And I don't just want to get on the internet and rage. But before I get on the morning stream over at the Dollar General and possibly get brutalized by the police, all except for that one Harley officer who I literally heard yell at him from the street. That's what got my attention with him, by the way, was the fact that as I'm standing there just doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, I wonder what I'm going to talk about today, looking up articles and trying to think of something to talk about, I hear down on the other side of the parking lot at the turn-in, "No, I know him. No, that's..." I can't say, because I'd basically be doxing where I work at. But yeah, "No, that's food cook guy. I know him." That one cop saying that's food cook guy is probably what kept me from being maced and thrown onto the concrete. And then beaten and dragged to jail for a day at least. Unless I can make bail. But dragged to jail at least for a day. Again, meanwhile, if I carry around a sign saying, "You will not replace us," white replacement theory reference, I'll be fucking applauded as a god in this shithole little hick town. The system's broken, and we have to fix it. Class solidarity is no longer a hope or a wish. We need it now. Because, y'all, again, I don't care if, oh, I'm a left-winger, but I think, y'all, if you're on my side as far as politically, if we all think that everyone deserves land, bread, and fucking shelter, we need to be unabashed about it now. We need to fight for it for real. Maybe not in the streets, maybe not with fists and bricks. But stop letting people gaslight you into thinking that it's an impossibility. Stop letting people gaslight you into saying it's never going to happen. Hell, just now, I'm flipping through trying to find a little bit of hope on YouTube, and all I keep finding is other left-wing creators saying, "The racism's never going away, y'all. We're never going to beat it." Hey, y'all, you know why the racists are winning? Because they know they're going to get their white homogenized nation. They're going to get it. Maybe not in their lifetime, but they're going to get it because they keep hitting it like it's an achievable goal. Meanwhile, the left keeps setting goals and then changing them. What happened to gay rights are rights, period? What happened to, hey, ace people, you can exist, you get to exist? What happened to love and pride? What happened to Stonewall? Where's our soul at, y'all? Where's your fire? Where's your anger? Because that's what I'm trying to cultivate right now. That anger to put towards a positive change in our world. You want to know why I pick up litter aggressively sometimes? Because I can't smash open these Nazi cunts' heads like they're coconuts. But I can pick up trash. I can't fight the fucking good fight with my rifle and my Armalite. But you know what I can do? I can feed the animals that'll one day feast on those Nazi cunts' corpses. It's not much. It's weak. It's pitiful compared to what I should be doing. But you know what? It's all we can do in this fucked world. But you know the least you can do? Stop saying that it's an impossibility. Stop saying, "Oh, you're just living with your head in the clouds." And start realizing that in this world, nothing is truly impossible until you say it is. And yeah, y'all, absolutely right. If you think that our cause will never fucking unify and we'll never have a free America again, congratulations, you're going to get the world you want. Is that the world you want? Because if you want the good ending, well, that takes fighting, friends. That takes unabashedly being there. That takes doing the hard thing. Again, y'all, just yesterday a black man got pulled over in Florida for having his lights off during the day. This black man had his windows smashed out, was punched in the face twice, then dragged out of his car, and before the feed cut looks like he was suplexed. Is he going to make $20,000? Are any of those cunty officers going to face any justice? And for the record, I'm not just talking about the pigs that suplexed him. I'm talking about the pig that was standing there just doing his job, letting it happen. Is there any accountability at all? Because if there's not going to be, y'all, why help? And by that I don't mean help the cause. Help the cause every day because it's a just cause. I'm saying, when a cop comes running up to you, which way did that suspect go? Why be honest? Why tell them anything but fuck you, pig? Because, are they gonna do anything? I mean, typically at this point, I typically give a sarcastic response like, oh, you chasing a black man? I give the sarcastic, whatever you need, slave catcher. Because that's all the fuck they are, it feels like. Yeah, who are they defending? What about the left-wing Democratic guy, or the Democratic lady? They came into her house, murdered her dog, murdered her husband. That dude's living high on the hog in prison now. I mean, granted, not the nicest life in the world. But guess what? He's getting all the commissary food. Hell, he's probably got 4 or 5 racist fucking cops that work there as fucking prison guards that are helping him to get whatever his little blackened heart desires. Meanwhile, there's a black man in Florida missing like 3 teeth with a swollen face. All because he had the audacity to drive during the day with his lights off. Y'all, this is the world we live in. And you can either accept it as it is, which I think makes you a coward, or you do the hard thing, you do the brave thing, and you fight it. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, I think, just because I'm genuinely just right now I'm just trying to work through my anger without letting it come out, because as y'all probably know, as I pointed out, I work with some racist shitheads. Not all of them, but I do work with some of them, and Pam might be working today. But I work with some racist shitheads, and I'm doing my best, y'all. That's all I can say to it. I'm doing my fucking best. But it's very upsetting to know that I work technically I work every fucking day. Every day. I make videos, I do actual looking into things. I try not to do videos like this where I'm just, what? And then running with it. I try to do more research than I've done into this. Admittedly, this is running off of... The black man in Florida was on Sam Cedar's Majority Report, I want to say. And... it was on Sam Cedar's Majority Report. And the story about the Nazi that just recently made $20,000 for being an open and proud Nazi. Cyrus covered that, but you can look that one up. Just look up the Mehdi Hassan Jubilee video. The Nazi that made $20,000, and they all probably got something out of it, but the one that specifically made $20,000 for being a Nazi, open and proud, yeah, he's the fat one in the blue and white outfit. And I'm not being like body shaming here. No, I mean he's literally just, he's a meathead. He's fat. He's not that he needs to get help portly level, but he is quite fat. He's got a fat face too. And like I said, maybe that's the reading Harry Potter as a child coming out, but it's like, dude is literally the cutout of a villain. And I gotta say, he's doing better than we are. I mean, just pointing out. I know people that have been on this game for years and years and years. Many, many years. And hell, Cyrus is actually trying to run for political office right now against Marjorie Trader Green. Will he succeed? Probably not. He's a fucking streamer and she's an open bigot. But can he try? Yeah. If you live in his area, could you vote for him and help? Oh, most definitely. The problem is the left don't really come out to vote anymore, do we? No, because we don't like the cause. But we can't get on the same page. Y'all, the right's on the same page. It's fuck us. But let's be clear. A right-winger... hell, let's be absolutely crystal clear. We have a pedophile as the president right now. A man who openly diddled children. Who openly fucked children. Destroyed their entire lives. Made them from innocent children into people that know that there is no place safe on this fucking world that you can be safe. He took that innocence from them. And now he sits as the most powerful person in the entire United States of America, to start with, possibly the world. And yeah, we can make fun of him, but hell, why does the lion care what the sheep are laughing at? Especially when the lion can just send in the ICE agents to murder the sheep whole cloth. That's my problem, y'all. That's the particular hell box I'm just bouncing around in today, trying to figure out a solution that isn't just the magician's, I found a solution the beast can't do. What's that? Put the shotgun in your mouth. That's not the way we need to be, y'all. That's not the solution. We need to fight this. But how do I say that when just saying we need to fight this, I have to preference with non-violently now, y'all. We gotta be smarter. How do we fight when we can't even organize and fight? Like I said, y'all, if it was 20 years ago, fuck, that Nazi cunt wouldn't have had the balls to say what he said. Because America would have responded violently. Today's America, though? No, it's all nice policies. I mean, again, not to at Vosh too much, but Vosh, a leftist streamer, openly and okay with running over motorcyclists. I mean, as long as you paint the kid green, he'll fuck the kid afterwards. I don't understand how we keep ending up where we're at on the left with very, very weak-willed voices mostly saying, but please give me money too. I mean, let's be clear, they're saying give me money. The difference is they're getting it. The difference is that no matter how much I rage and rant, my boss, well, my boss's boss, will never even know I existed outside of yesterday we made him around $15,000 to $20,000. Again, and that's fucking number, isn't it weird? If I were a conspiracy theorist, I'd be much wealthier and I'd be telling y'all it's all the aliens. But I'm not, and we're not, and I guess there's its own reward in not being a fucking extremist. But hell, y'all, we about to go do our live stream. It's now 2 o'clock. By 2:30, after I take the dogs for a walk, I'll try to get the live stream going. I'll try to make it happier, but fuck, it's hard to say, hey, y'all, let's mulch and plant plants when they're building concentration camps and solidifying their power. It feels like we're children playing in the yard while the fucking soldiers build up their tanks. I mean, we get all hard from movies like Inglourious Bastards and The League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, but not a single one of us is willing to go commit ungentlemanly warfare against these Nazi cunts. I don't understand, y'all. That's all. I just don't understand. I don't get how we're all okay living in a world where a shooter goes to a black Baptist church, guns down 20 parishioners, and before this he put a social media post out surrounded by rebel flags saying he was taking out the filth. Did the cops shoot him? Absolutely not. He's one of them, y'all. I mean, maybe he's not. I would like to think he's not. I'm just gonna say, though, I haven't known many openly queer cops. I've known plenty of them that are quite open about, well, that black man deserved it because he was being uppity. Just saying, y'all, maybe pride needs to extend a little bit further. Maybe we should make fascists as scared as black children were in the rural South. I don't know. I can't advocate for violence because, shit, y'all, I don't even have enough followers to... Actually, that's kind of the only reason I can advocate the way I do. Because if I had more of y'all on here, YouTube would have already flagged taken down this video and demonetized me for the fucking month. But again, I could get on here and instead talk about how, well, Mustache Man wasn't really that bad, and YouTube will throw me a fucking parade. That they will bash and slander those who choose to fight against my freedom of speech. But if I tell you to punch a fascist, I'm a terrorist. Like I said, y'all, if it upsets you, I'm sorry to bring you the bad news today, but that's part of the wind-up. This is where I dump my toxic emotions real fast, real dirty, but real honest. And y'all, this, like I said, this channel's always been about and always will be about, this is me. I'm here. My name's Travis Croy. I live in Georgia. Hiking Hound Artist Ground is my channel. And I'm real with you folks. I'm not going to hide behind a pseudonym. I'm not going to hide behind an anime picture. But unlike this Nazi cunt, I can guarantee you I'm not going to make $20,000 either. Because if I made $20,000, I can tell you right now, I'd get a little moped or something battery powered that I could also carry supplies in. And the remainder of the money, what little bit there would be left, would be going to seed starter packs. Fucking things that I can plant around. Tools that I can carry with me, possibly with extendable but functional handles. It would be going to improve my city and make my job just a teensy bit easier, is what it would be going to. I wouldn't go get a new console with it. I wouldn't go, well, I might if we get enough and I needed the PlayStation 5, but I would hunt for it on sale, you know? I wouldn't dare get on here and be like, hey, y'all, all that money you gave me to fight for the cause, I bought candy and dipshit things with it. I bought candy and vapes. And something that suspiciously says Dolphin Encounter. Watch James Gunn's Harley Quinn. Honestly, in all this shit, the best advice I've got is Star Trek gives us the blueprint for the future. James Gunn's Harley Quinn teaches us how we should really deal with fascists. And honestly, I think James Gunn might be, you know, a secret cool lefty dad. Because it's like, I haven't seen Superman yet, admittedly. Still on my to-do list. Y'all, you gotta eat first, you know? I want to make sure rent's covered and I've got a roof and my animals are taken care of before I go see the fun stuff. But it's like, I truly, like, I like things like Superman now. Because all that goes through my head is if you gave me Superman's power, we wouldn't have a fascist problem in this country. Because I would just be flying fascists into space. One-way trip. Musk wants to be on Mars? Well, hot damn, I'll help him with that goal. We can achieve that dream for all Americans. And here come all my enemies, y'all. That's it. I wish I could give you praxis in this. I wish I could give you a game plan. Hey y'all, I need to get the exact numbers here and the exact dates, but it's something that gives me a little bit of, not hope, but just centering. Let's just say Guantanamo. It's not accurate, but let's say Guantanamo for an example, because it is somewhere in West Africa, not in Cuba. But there was a place where slavers used to go and where they sent prisoners of war. And as part of the World War II, I want to say it was, these prisoners who were in this concentration camp on this African island would be told to basically carry these sharpened lava rocks from one side of the island to the other. Several died in the process of erecting this wall. And by the year 2060, well, technically by the year 2040, that wall will be gone. The lava rock shifted, broken up, and thrown into the sea. The kind ocean having devoured this monument to evil hubris. If there is a bright side, y'all, if there's any hope I can bring you, it's this. No matter how bad it is, no matter how evil our true enemies are, one day, soon on the time scale of Earth, our enemies will be no more. Much like that wall that's dedicated to human pain and suffering, because those people never found freedom. Everyone on that camp died. But in death, they were freed. And the monument, it is slowly vanishing. Because that is one good thing about our mother, y'all. Nothing is made to last. And even this too shall pass. I promise this afternoon's stream will not be nearly as heated or as fiery. But y'all, I don't know what to do here, y'all. It feels like I'm watching the end credits to Lord of War, and it's just, people say evil wins when good men do nothing. I think they're mistaken. Evil just wins. I feel like that, y'all. I don't want to feel like that. I think that's a terribly defeatist way to feel. But, I mean, I'm also not an idiot. And much as I may dog myself, I do read at a higher than third grade level. And I do try to not only read the not just read the stuff, but I try to, like, put myself in it. I try to be educated about it and think critically. So yeah, y'all. I don't have anything nice. It's just unabashedly make fun of the Nazis, because if you don't, then all they get is approval. Because understand, the Nazis are never going to bash each other. The girls might fight, as they are over the Epstein list, but Trump supporters are never actually turning on him. They won't. That would take a spine. That would take having principles. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can also bang that drum against the left. How many motherfuckers were more than willing to vote for Genocide Joe just because, hey, Genocide Joe's on our team, don't make fun of Genocide Joe? Like I said, how many? We need to quit this shit. We need to stand 10 toes down on fucking proper things, you know? I mean, I don't get it. I don't. I want to, I really do. But I think that if I fucking actually put 2 and 2 together with what this actually means about our country, I think I would fall into that well of despair and never quite climb my way back out. Like I said, y'all, this is just... this is my payday. And at the end of today, I will have probably negative $20 if I played my cards right. And that's not negative $20 with new games and the ability to play this with y'all and, ooh, fun times. No, that's negative $20 and I'm not going to end up on the streets tonight. That's negative $20 and enter into month 3 of all ramen all the time. And it's just, how do I keep going, y'all? Where do you go when your well's running dry? How do you... Please, I'm begging you, type it in chat. Where do you go? How do you fight it, y'all? Because I don't seek to get on here and bring hopelessness. Normally my quiet walks in would do me good, but I can't really quietly walk in, because if I wanted to quietly walk into work, I should have left 2 hours ago. So I have to rely on the ride, and that's going to involve sitting over at Dollar General. But how do I just sit there and document the fun animals and get into it without constantly in the back of my head thinking, oh, because I'm open and proud about supporting gay rights, at any time these fucking cops could just beat my ass and it would be okay. They could beat me bloody and just leave me there, curb stomped next to Dollar General, my fucking final thoughts flowing out onto the pavement with my blood. And it's okay. That's how the system was made to run. It's like I watched Reptar's stream. I don't know his whole name. He's brand new to me. I don't know if I'll go back. But I was watching a stream on V for Vendetta, his age like fascist milk. And I didn't quite, like, I love that title. It's very catchy. I could not tell if he was for or against V for Vendetta. But, I mean, there's a difference, y'all. V for Vendetta, everyone showed up. V did some terrible things, but he also was the protagonist. The people he killed, we can all agree, deserved it. The system he was fighting was inherently evil. And so everyone, man, woman, and child alike, showed up to say, if we have to fight, we know we'll die, but we'll fight and die to live in a better world. That was the takeaway, for me, to V for Vendetta. So, why is it we've watched all of these things, The Hunger Games, V for Vendetta, World War Z, enter into your favorite piece of lefty media? We watch them, we get off to them, but we don't have a single motherfucker amongst us willing to go do the hard work of being that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. Bernie Sanders, Bernard, has been at work for longer than I've been alive. And that man's got a fire in him the likes of which I haven't seen. But it's because how does he keep going, y'all? Outside of all the funding that makes it to where he can live in some degree of luxury. How does he do it? Like I said, I hate to be a doomer. And we're about 20 minutes off the hour mark, 19 now. I think I'm just going to let this one go here. No good sign off, just Trevor Project got its funding cut. Please help fund that. We're entering into storm season. If you don't fund your local things and help out, they will just go away. And once protections go away, there's no real fixing what happens in the aftermath. So, again, I could say fund me, but all I can say is fuck me, go help out where help is needed, you know? And there we go, the end of this Minecraft world. Let's start another new one, and then we'll get to it again. I'm not going to actually play on this one, guys. We're just creating it and moving on. Oh, look, all the wonderful things that I can't fucking afford. Isn't that wonderful? Woo. Attempt 19. Days to beat. 187. Hardcore. Seed level 32, 57, 84, 03, 88, 50, 49, 53, 78, 7. Or, for those of you who can't pick it up that quick, I get it. 3, 2, 5, 7, 8, 4, 0, 3, 8, 8, 5, 0, 4, 9, 5, 3, 7, 8, 7. That is the world if you want to play along. I can't promise you're going to get to see very much, because you know how it be. Fuck it. If we're going to do it, might as well be useful to everyone. We'll put on our coordinates too, even though I can't see so well through them. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to die real quick, because this game doesn't like to give me easy worlds. Respawn blocks don't matter. We'll make sure it goes out to 10 chunks so we can see. And create. If I can ever make an iron golem. Also in this one, once I get copper again, we'll try to make the copper golem an armor, but I'm just thinking it's not going to be for this game for now. We'll try though, because I really love the idea of having those cool new features. Yay, mountains again. Totally not gonna die immediately here. Alright, y'all. Be good, stay safe, fight the good fight as safely as you can, where you can. And know this, I see you. I care about you. Don't give up the fight today, folks. It might not seem like there's any winning, because winning is not really an option for the good, but we can survive. And if we survive long enough, maybe all the evil fucks will just die, right? I mean, they're not living healthy lives, at least. Then again, neither are we. Let's just try to work together to get that world that we long for. And we've got us a lovely lake and a beach, so I think we'll start here today. And berries. Fuck yeah, berries. Berries attract foxes. So this is where we'll save and end at for now. And we will build upon this area as soon as we get back. Y'all be good. Looks like we're on the beach in the Pine Barrens. Almost like a Canada setup. And we got wolves in the immediate vicinity. That should help keep some of the mobs at bay. Alright. Y'all be good. We'll see you when we get back from work. Probably going to be a long shift because, you know, it's payday. So Alan's probably going to call out. Even if he doesn't, I kind of wish he would today because I don't feel like dealing with his stupid shit either. Y'all be good. I'm sorry for being so doomer. I promise when I get back I will be in a better mood. I'll be honest, y'all. I'll talk about it in the live stream, but I'll be much calmer about it. Y'all be good. We'll see you when we get back. And this is day 0. You see the position there? Feel free to come play along on your own worlds if you're able to. Love y'all. Be good. Endure and survive.